everybody. Clearing. Okay, this is going to be a quick Divine Masculine check-in just to see where things are at. And I think I'm going to come back and do a Divine Masculine reading for DFs like I did for the DFs or for the DMs about the DFs the other day. So watch for that as well. And here we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through for the amazing twin collective that joins me here. What can we see regarding the Divine Masculines? What they are thinking about the connection, what they are feeling on the heart space, what they are wishing for the connection, what actions are being taken towards union, what is the biggest challenge, and where, or what is the spirit guided solution for that challenge, and where are things going? So I do want to say more and more the theme of letting go of who we think our twin flame is, opening up for what the divine wants for us. You know, so many times high-level soulmates, karmic partners, karmic twin flames. My cat's playing with something. A ball of yarn, of course. And I just want to say it's okay to not be sure who your twin is. That's actually kind of grounded. And you know, sometimes it is, she's going to pull my light over. No! So my spirit animal, my cat there, is claiming your independence. She is pulling in the light with the cord, actually with the lamp. So pardon my distraction, but there's some messages in everything, right? Anyways, I've been seeing it more and more as an energy. True twin flames are very rare, and the circumstances to come into union are truly divinely guided and divine timing. I don't doubt for a second that many who watch my videos are actually twin flames, and if you haven't met your twin flame yet, you are still a twin flame if you gravitate with this level of love and purity. So stay the course, let go of thinking you know the answers on this journey, have a radical new opinion of what twin flame love is. The divine feminine and divine masculine polarities on the planet are potentials of mastery that we are all reaching. So if people embody those things, that's the prerequisite for it to be your twin flame and that it's a perfect match for you. It has to be divinely guided. It has to come into union on a pure level. It's not a relationship that you want and fixate on and need to have in your life. It's a spiritual thing for a spiritual purpose, and that can only happen when two people fully come into mastery that are meant to and are divinely guided. So food for thought, everyone. Let go of who you think is your twin. Even if you have signs and synchronicities, those are your journey of mastery. That's your intimate connection with source that shows you that. So keep going in the directions and being in alignment, and keep an open mind. Pray to ask why a particular person has been associated with signs and synchronicities, or just keep living your life knowing that you're in the flow when you see signs and synchronicities. Having said that, I know a lot of you are twin flames out there, and here we go. Divine Masculines, what are they thinking about the connection? Passion without further ado. They are craving you sexually, I just heard. So Divine Feminines, your Divine Masculine is putting down some of the stubborn ways that they thought this connection needed to play out, the timelines, the conditions. I'm hearing they're willing to go back to the drawing board to let go of certain things regarding what they thought was important. Love is more important than money, I'm hearing. And that frees them up for this ancient, there's a sphinx there, this ancient old soul connection with full passion. Out of all my decks, this is the one that is charging ahead with the passion. I'm being drawn to the helmet on this knight's head, though. It's like protecting their thoughts against this worldly conditioning that had them choosing something other than love. I'm going to also choose a card for the Divine Feminines along with this reading. Okay, Four of Crystals. So Divine Feminines, this is about the foundation, the Pentacles foundation. I'm being told it's back to the 4 level. This Knight of Pentacles tends to get ahead of themselves. So all twins have gotten ahead of themselves with what is actually practical and grounded. I'm being told right now that many earthly relationships, many human relationships have always been based in too much expectation, attachment, wishful thinking, getting ahead of what is possible in any given moment, especially based on the foundations that have or haven't been laid. There's another interpretation of this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a foundation that has not been laid. So the Divine Masculines are realizing they don't really know you as well as they thought. They don't know themselves or didn't when they connected with you. That there's so much more infinite aliveness to be accessed here. And so Divine Feminines, take a cue. Yes, there is a foundation, but it's only a 4 out of 10. The 10 is the long-term legacy. And so take heart. There's so much more for this relationship to grow into. And Divine Masculines seem to be knowing that as well. You of all people deserve to have a true connection, I'm hearing the Divine Masculines say. So for the heart space, what are we seeing? Queen of Pentacles, and there are no others. So third-party situations are losing their appeal for you. The Divine Masculines feel energetically, see that you are taking care of your real world in an incredibly masterful way. You've got it figured out. You've got the world in your hands. You've got control and mastery of the 3D, Divine Feminine, and they're feeling in your energy that you are not putting up with things that are not a fit for you. And that's causing your Divine Masculine to see you as more worthy. There is this underlying friendship. I just heard for some, they haven't been a true friend to you, and they're seeing that you are definitely worthy of being treated in a way that is more grounded than they've treated you. They've taken you for granted, and they didn't see. They were out here looking at other options and didn't see how valuable you were. Okay, what is a card for the Divine Feminines? Ace of Swords. So this is the truth. This is the truth, the God-honest truth. I just heard that you are extraordinary, Divine Feminine. Your standards are high and pure and fun-loving. And your Divine Masculine knows it's been them that has been a stick in the mud because they thought they were being fun-loving and wild and free, but they weren't making the best choices. You were there all along. And this is the truth. You are the truth. They've seen the truth through your example, your energy even. What are the Divine Masculines wishing for? They're wishing for a brand new beginning. They've gone through a transformation. They're over the hump of the transformation. The Death card in the reverse is, for me, halfway there. A little bit more than halfway, because they can taste this new beginning. They see that there is peace coming because they can access a deeper, settled feeling about coming towards you. I just heard they no longer want to be reckless. So something seems to have impressed upon the Divine Masculines that not all that glitters is gold in a whole new level. 5 of Orbs. So Divine Feminines, I'm hearing you might be tested right now with Divine Masculine energy and giving the benefit of the doubt that they are learning from the things that have happened in the past. Because the transformation is just over halfway through, you might still be seeing remnants of old conduct, ways of communicating, ways of behaving, not communicating. There might be some distance right now. So this is up to you to figure out what the highest, most beneficial way to look at things is. That's within your control. Mastery is you managing your emotions, even regarding somebody else's immature behavior or inability to recognize the value in you, that's on them. That's not you if they're not doing that. But I'm going to get one more energetic support card. I just saw the 2 chakra alignment cards. I'm going to get just one starseed. That one came out. Power, authority, influence, and ambition. Orion Stargate. So this is your time to shine. Shine in the silence, shine in your own right, shine despite anything you're perceiving that your masculine or the masculine polarity has done that isn't up to enlightened par. Okay, what are the masculines doing in their lives? They are now choosing through the confusion. They're seeing the unconditional love. They're putting down the error of their ways, the folly of youth I just heard. And the manifestations are now unlimited in a new way because they've aligned with a higher vision. And so many more options are coming in. They're starting to think in grander terms, I just heard. They're starting to see that real love is possible in a practical sense. And the novelty of the world and the excess and the options are falling away. 7 of Cups in the upright is overwhelmed with options. Something has occurred that has streamlined that, and it all points to you. Look at the triangle there and the triangle there. So this is the divine feminine shrouded in this card, by the way. So only pure connection now is food for thought going forward. And they're starting to daydream about reciprocity. So divine feminines, you teach people how to treat you. This is not about putting up with faulty or behavior and, you know, being an option, not being chosen, not being treated well. The languaging, the word choices, the heart, the sentiment that you express through does so much more. You know, I'm just hearing that's why they call it spelling. It brings it in to existence. The world was created through sound, through speaking it into existence, through sound vibration. And so this is a card about communication, about you offering. There's a feminine with a pink rose here. That is the sweetness, the genuine, the essential. Roses are also the highest frequency smell. And so this is about you determining what it is of value in the highest for you to offer. That does not mean it's not lighthearted, fun, beautiful. It just means that it's up to you to respond, to communicate, to speak from that place that is worthy of having reciprocity. And believe it, divine feminines. Okay, what is the biggest challenge for the masculines? Not being able, 6 of coins, not being able to meet you in that in the past. Now that they're becoming more spiritual, they are going to see it that way. More spiritual is more savvy with the energetics of give and take. And I want to clarify that because spirituality sometimes gets this otherworldly, airy-fairy connotation or intangible, like abstract. And in this sense, divine masculines are understanding it's just basic. They may not even know this is highly spiritual of them to consider, but equal give and take and giving credit where credit is due, loyalty where loyalty is due, friendship where friendship is due, respect where respect is due, honor where honor is due. This is divine masculines having not really known where to focus their time and energy. And again, I'm hearing they've focused on frivolous things, and now that they are seeing in more spiritual terms because they have, because you've demonstrated this composure, divine feminine, because of your mastery, it is an inspiration along with their own growing spirituality. Not quite time yet. So divine feminines, your divine masculine is working on it. This is the wounded healer card. It's also the card that talks of this passionate new beginning. We're seeing the same wand in this page of wands. So we've got it here twice, alluding to the idea that the divine masculines need a divine spirituality, a divine inspiration, an energetic, intrinsic inspiration in order to actually understand what give and take means, without just willy-nilly offering at will and it falling short or being futile in their lives. So that healing needs to happen on a soul level for them to prioritize the things that really matter in a higher sense, divine feminine, like you've come to do. What is the spirit-guided solution? Trusting the intuition about gluttony versus what is authentic wish fulfillment. Excess is not always the best. So divine feminines, use your intuition to know if your divine masculine hasn't chosen you and your heart is pure. Just know that they have had a trouble figuring out authentic from counterfeit, excess from genuine benefit, and things that could be a wish fulfillment that maybe don't look like the shiny thing in the moment. This is a maturation process. Divine masculines, go into your intuition, really differentiate between excess, gluttony, the illusion of abundance, and what would really satiate. That's a whole different thing. Reunions coming. Only you will do. Only divine feminine energy will satiate, will be fulfilling in the long run. And divine feminine, you know, there is so much love in the Queen of Cups. It is an unconditional love embodied, and that's the only thing that will do. Divine masculines know that you are truly nurturing. Feels like home. So just trust that. Just trust. This journey is insane at times and incredible at the level of precision that it leads us to question relationship and motives and dynamics. It's stunning. So don't lose patience. We are moving eons. We're removing generational patterning that runs so deep. It's encoded in our DNA. It's imprinted in our early childhood while we're in theta brainwave state, which is like hypnosis. I've said that before, but children are sponges. That's what that means, because we are in the open code writing state, and everything that we experience becomes our gospel that has to be overcome through spiritual, through energetic awareness as we navigate life. And so once and for all, we are reclaiming our personal power and not giving into the bigger hologram, the collective agreements that have been so renegade. Okay, where is the connection going? More unconditional love and a bigger awakening onto what that is. Divine masculines have thought divine feminines were too clingy and needy, or that feminine energy was. And I'm getting, as they love themselves more and seek to make healthier choices, divine feminine, they're seeing that love exemplified in you in a brand new way. Destined path, it's all part of the destined plan, the star. So here's that February illusion as well. This is the card of Aquarius, and we do have the Mars-Venus conjunction February 12th, which promises to bring an energy to the earth plane for reciprocity, for seeing eye to eye. It's a beautiful energy coming in, everybody. So we are still on that path. We're just coming into Aquarius season, and yeah, now is the time for this stuff to balance out. We're coming into more of the destined unfolding, the cosmic unfolding of this new level of union energies coming into the earth plane. Because the collective of humanity is ascending, and because the twin flames are doing so much specialized work, the cosmic clock is also seeding certain potentials in through the astrology. It's all working together. Okay, let's get a little love message from the masculines to the feminines today. What can we see? I will show you my love. And one from the feminines to the masculines. Oh, I'm going to text you, so you might want to reach out. And you have my whole heart. I want to wake up next to you, and I see the signs. So masculines watching your feminine might communicate. Take that how it resonates. I'll leave on the note that if you are welling up, these are 3 times that I feel like communication is divinely guided on the twin flame journey. When you are in a very high vibe place and it just overflows from your heart with gratitude, with positivity, not preaching. You know what I'm talking about. Another one is when you energetically or otherwise get communication from your counterpart, you're free to respond in those cases. Even if it's telepathic communication, that can be very legitimate. And if you are in mastery enough to truly discern that, that's another green light potential for communication. The third is when the divine literally gives the instruction to reach out to your counterpart. There is no mistaking that when that happens. And so all blessings, everyone. Bye for now.